This right here is a fanny pack. And what's in this fanny pack may shock you. But you gotta stay tuned at the end of the video to see what it is. So today's video is steps to become a great server. Steps to become a great server is literally 5 things that I wrote. I actually had to take notes on it and I had to document it, but my notes got deleted. But luckily, I had a backup file. So I'm gonna tell y'all some secrets about being a great server. But before I do that, I need y'all to subscribe to my channel. Milto ENT is a channel that's gonna teach you things about the restaurant industry on one spectrum, one audience. Other audience, I'm going to teach y'all about pro wrestling, video games. It's going to be catered to that. Then watching movies, everything. My channel is amazing. NBA Youngboy fans, y'all are here. A lot of y'all subscribe because y'all NBA Youngboy fans and Elite Chopper fans and everything. So my channel is going to be different from other YouTube channels because it just have different things. So without further ado, I'm going to talk about something I have more experience in than anything in the world. I'm going to tell y'all a fun fact. My very first job was HEB on OSC and Scott in Houston, Texas. 6102 Scott Street. I ain't never in my life worked. I did work when I was a cashier in high school, working for the Houston Public Library. For We Be a Star or some bullshit. Overall, I've worked for a long time. I've been working since 2011. We're in 2023. It's been about 12 years that I've been working nonstop. I've worked at HEB for a while. And one thing HEB gave me is the number one rule in serving. That's being a people person. Working in customer service and retail, you gotta be a people person. So take this down. Be a people person. You have to be a people person. Honestly, serving is like YouTube. Simply because you are literally trying to get paid to sell a product or give knowledge of a product so people can have a great day. People can feel good about themselves. They can get nourished and everything with great things. Meaning, if your ass is hungry, you hungry, you want to get your shit and you want to get the fuck out and you want to leave. Same thing with YouTube. If you want to not be bored and want to learn something, you're going to go to a YouTube video and it's going to teach you how to do it. So, yeah. And one thing I learned at HEB is you got to be a people person. It ain't about bagging groceries. It's not about putting an order in. It's about making a person's day. You got to be a people person. I'm going to be real with y'all. I see a lot of these YouTube videos and TikTok videos saying, oh my gosh, I made this a certain amount of money at Olive Garden. Oh my gosh, I made a certain amount of money at Rivers Steakhouse. All right. And most of the times they're not telling us how they're making money. They're bragging to me. To me, I feel like they're bragging about the amount of income that they're making, which is cool and all. On average, I make $25 an hour. But at the end of the day, a lot of those people that I see, to me, I feel like they should make more because, yeah, on camera, you recording something. But on camera, sometimes I have a weird instinct where I can sense that, hey, this person is a little bit different. I don't see them being enthusiastic that much. I don't see how they're making that much money. I feel like they should make a lot of money. And number one is the reason why you can make money, because being a people person is not easy. Because I'm going to tell you something, man. They have the number one rule of customer service in their restaurants and retail and pretty much every business in the world. Customers are always right. I'm going to tell y'all something. The customers aren't always right at all. So, whatever moron decided to make that little quote, shame on you. Shame on you, because customers aren't always right. And you have to have tough skin. Also, after HEB, I've had various jobs. I worked at a sports bar called Atomic Bottle. It's closed down. I worked on a cruise ship. I worked at a racist steakhouse. I worked at a racist country club. I worked at a lot of restaurants. And at the end of the day, you have to be a people person because people's personalities can't match with your personality. People's personalities can't match your personality. Meaning, if you have a really good personality, sometimes that good personality may not match up with another person's personality because sometimes some people could be assholes. Then some people you can match your personality with theirs because they gonna be like, hey, let's go. Let's go. I would like today. Would you like today? Oh, cool. I got you. If you are very, 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 very cool and chill with your guests and you're a people person, you're gonna make income and you're gonna make a living in a career with a server because you can work, and I ain't shaming nobody. You can work at a Denny's. Then you can work at a steakhouse. But if you're a people person, you can be making more money at the steakhouse than you are at Denny's. Or you can be making more money at Denny's than you are at the steakhouse. I know I confused y'all a little bit, but I'm going to say this. I know servers that work at places like Denny's and Red Lobsters that's making way more bank than people working at a steakhouse that's making six figures. These people is making way more money. I discovered from somebody that Denny's and IHOPs like near Disney and everything are like so-called tourist attractions. And again, I need y'all in the comment sections to help me out. They get tipped more, and I think they get paid more hourly as a tourist fee or something. I don't know. That's at the Denny's and the IHOP and everything. I don't know if that's true. If it's true, please comment down in the comment section, like for real, and tell me, bro. Because if that's true, my black ass need to go move. But being a people person is influential, meaning, again, you can make more money. And like I said, people say, well, you just said a person at the steakhouse can make more than a person at Denny's, or a person at Denny's can make more at the steakhouse. That just doesn't make sense at all. All right, idiot. That doesn't make sense at all because your mindset is bad. Being a people person is about having a positive mindset. When you have a positive mindset, you can make money. People go like it. I've had situations where people say, man, I ain't never in my life tipped ever, but I like your personality. So when you be a people person right there, man, that right there can work. Number 2. This is my signature dish. This is like the signature catchphrase on Hell's Kitchen. Like when I watch Hell's Kitchen, the signature catchphrase I always hear about Gordon Ramsay: beef Wellington, beef Wellington, beef Wellington, beef Wellington. My beef Wellington, my signature is being honest. Be honest with your tables. You're a server. You are in control of making your money, possibly making a career, and determining your destiny. Meaning, being honest. You don't need to be a... See, that's why I can't be no motherfucking salesman. Because I'm going to say, this shit don't work. You don't want to buy this product. Buy this product. That's the type of mindset I have at work. If it's something, let's just say it. I had one serving gig where, I'm going to fucking say it. I worked at this place called Phil and Derek's back then. This was during the time we had the owners that stole the money. Yeah, that was on the news. So yeah, I worked there during that time. When I worked at Phil and Derek's, we had baked chicken. And I think we had redfish and baked chicken. And I told the person, they was like, man, I really want some baked chicken. I really want some fish. I said, no, you don't. You don't want that baked chicken. The baked chicken is very, very dry. The redfish is very, very flavorful. Comes with a bed of dirty rice. Comes with some collard greens. And you get a side of macaroni and cheese. Or you can get a side of candy and yams sometimes. I suggest you add cornbread with that. When you're honest with people, they're like, oh, all right, cool. I like that. Now, I'm going to be real with y'all. Sometimes we be honest with people. It be some old people. I'm going to be real. Older people. Senior citizens. They be like, oh, well, I just want to eat that, baby. I don't want to try nothing new. And that's because most older people at restaurants have ate they're regulars. If they're a regular, you're not gonna change them up a little bit. If they're an older person, they're probably gonna eat something disgusting or eat something that's not popular or less seasoned because again, that's probably due to their age. And you also got people that's just purified assholes. Purified assholes. And I tell you this, 7 out of 10 outcomes this occurs. Yeah, I don't think you'll like that. Oh, well, I want to just try it. Okay. I'm like, okay, I'm just being honest. This is not my favorite product, but hey, it's cool. And it usually be first timers. Guess what happened? Give them the check. Oh man, bro, you was right. This wasn't good at all. Like, I should have just listened to you. But it's like I told you. Like, I'm passionate about serving just like I'm passionate about YouTube, WWE, and gaming. When it comes to WWE and gaming and horror films and NBA YoungBoy, you just can't beat me in that because I'm passionate about something. When you're passionate about something and you care about something, it's gonna show. And if I'm telling you, yo, man, I don't like that, you don't want to try it, cool. I'm gonna think like this. Being a server, y'all, it's like being a doctor or a lawyer. You go to school and you study for that. And when you go to school and study for that and you be it, you're gonna, as a doctor, you're gonna prescribe somebody to something. As a psychiatrist, you're gonna prescribe somebody to something. And if you're a good psychiatrist, which kind of don't exist because I'm in therapy, but they're gonna determine what's wrong with you, and they're gonna give you either a medication or solutions on what's good. And if you don't listen to them, if you don't take that medication, fine, fuck it. But if you don't listen to that solution and you keep having the same problem, then there's something wrong. And then once shit hits the fan, it's like, damn, I should have took that medicine. Or damn, I should have listened to what my psychiatrist say. Same thing with a doctor. If a doctor prescribes you something and you don't take it, and you in pain or your leg are broke or whatever, and you're getting worse and worse and worse, and you go back to the doctor and they say, oh, baby, what's wrong? You've been supposed to be taking your medicine. Like, oh, nah, I ain't been taking it. And it's like, but I prescribed this to you and you paid this amount of money for it. So it's like being honest with being honest with your guests. When you're honest with your guests, you're gonna go far in life because 9 out of 10 people like honesty. They not seeing the way I perceive it and the way I paint the picture based upon my experience. People notice that you're honest. And if they know that you're honest, they know that you're not a liar. And they're going to always come to you because you are always honest. And you're not trying to sell something. You're not trying to make money. Although you are trying to make money, but you're just not trying to bullshit them. Because at the end of the day, when you tell a person a lie and don't have knowledge about something, they aren't they're not going to tip you. Number 3, be attentive and focus on your section. Be attentive. Shit, I can't get that sentence out. Be attentive and focus on your sections and clean your tables. Think of a prison guard. When you think of a prison guard, I want y'all to use your brain for a second because y'all smart. All right. If you ever been to a prison or watch a prison movie, what is the person doing at the prison tower? All right, let's go. If y'all said guarding the tower, stand posted up, you're correct. If you said I don't know, I'm going to just pray for you. But the reason why the guard stays posted up at his station is so a person can't escape. And if that guard don't have a gun or at his post watching, posted up, and a prisoner escapes, that's on that guard. That's on him. That person deserves to get fired. That person deserves to get fired. So think of it as a maximum security prison where it's like a big ass prison. Like a big prison. And multiple people at their post, but you're not in your post, you're not paying attention. And That right there is like serving. You have to be at your post no matter what. Meaning you got to clean your tables. You got to refill your drinks. You got to stay posted. Now, my job, I have side work. Do I do my side work? Not while I'm in service. But at the end of the day, if you have a job where you don't have side work to do or extra shit to do, and people in the back on their cell phones, gossiping, eating, playing, talking, flirting, wrestling, all types of stupid shit people do in a restaurant. I've seen it. You don't need to be around them people. Because you see that their mindset isn't like that. Be part of the 1% mindset, not be part of the 99% mindset. And if you go to a restaurant, if you're a person that just want to learn about the service industry, or you just new to serving, go to your favorite restaurant that be busy sometimes, or slow sometimes, that have multiple servers on the floor. Sit somewhere where you can see the servers and see what they do. And I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, a lot of them ain't going to be posted up in the section. That's what makes me different. So look at this. Once you're in your section, you can have a 4-table section, 6-table, 10-table section. If you are aligned and paying attention to all your tables, you say, oh, table 56 and table 55 and 54 and 42 need water. Let me go get a water pitcher. And sometimes, man, if you have a good busser, say, yo, bro, can you help me refill the waters? Or even better, good servers help you refill the water and the drinks. Clean the stuff off the table and everything. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I have started off as a busser and a food runner. A busser and a food runner. Fuck it. I started off a dishwasher, busser, and a food runner. Some jobs I was all three. At the end of the day, that's hard. Because some servers don't do shit. They just sit around, don't talk, don't clean their tables. So with me being in the field at the bottom of the barrel, working my way up top, I know how it feels to just be like, okay, these servers suck. Why? I see why they paying me hourly. Or I see why my tip share is high as fuck. Or I see why my tip share is low. So once you are attentive, you bust your tables, you clean your tables and everything, do it. I even do it in the middle of service. I try my best to be so fast like Sonic the Hedgehog and sweep my section and do the creamers and sugars. And a lot of restaurants I worked at, and a lot of restaurants I spectate and see, a lot of times some servers don't even sweep their section or clean their section. Man, sometimes if it's slow as hell, I may even mop my section. People are like, why the fuck are you mopping your section? If it's slow and dead, I'm going to clean my section. Because you never know what may occur. You never know if a rush may occur. Because one thing I know is about a restaurant, it could be slow time, and during opening time, or lunchtime, or minutes before closing time, you may get an unexpected fucking rush. And once you had an unexpected fucking rush, you ready. Your tables is clean, you ready, you got your section clean, you can probably go do your side work, and everything like that. You have to be ready no matter what. Your section has to be clean. Make sure your table is clean, because again, people go request you. Because you learn to be a people person, and you learn to be honest, and also you learn to be attentive and focus on your tables. So those 3 things right there gonna make y'all money. Number 4, get along with your kitchen staff. It's hard. We're not Gordon Ramsay yelling at the expo or the shelf, yo, what the fuck is wrong with my food, man? This shit's coming out cold. Remake this shit. No. No. I'm going to tell y'all something. Art at Katz's Deli on Montrose. Hardest kitchen to get along with. They were racist. They was calling me Joto, Negro. They was calling me a Negrito, Negrita, whatever the fuck. Yeah, I've heard racist and homophobic shit said about me. Fucked up shit that made me want to fucking cry, but I'm not gonna do that. And it made me dread that fucking job, because the reason why I quit that job is because my general manager is a racist prick and he's evil. But we're not gonna job chain people. But what I did at Katz's would shock y'all ass. I used to help the kitchen out. We had an elevator. I see the ladies carrying sugar, macaroni and cheese, flour, struggling. I helped the kitchen out. Guess what? After I started helping the kitchen out, man, they started liking me. Why? Because I was the only person that helped out. So no matter what it is, even if your kitchen is tough, because 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have some people that may not speak a lick of English, allegedly. That sometimes they may be racist, sometimes they may not be racist. Who gives a shit? We're in a restaurant, so you have all types of assholes, legally and illegally. Let's just be real. But you gotta get along with them. It's like you going to a fast food restaurant, ordering a burger, ordering some chicken. You don't want to piss people off that's making your food. I don't think somebody gonna spit on your food, because if they do, that's a lawsuit. But the way I think is like, nah, man, these people gonna fuck up my food. Even if they don't spit on this shit, they gonna fuck up my food. They have control of my food. So peep this. When you're a server, guess what you're serving? You're serving food. You're going to you're going to serve the food. You're plating. You're getting the plate from the expo. You're serving food. So the main people you need to get along with ain't your managers, because most restaurant managers ain't shit. But some restaurants managers are really great people. Because you also need to get along with your managers as well. We can add that as a bonus. Get along with your managers so you can get more hours, more opportunities, and things like that. But it ain't about the managers. It's about your kitchen staff and your customers. Kitchen staff and your customers. Not your other servers, not your managers, not those corporate assholes that don't give a shit about you. Your kitchen staff and your customers are most important. You get along with your kitchen, your shit go come out fresher. You get along with your kitchen's going to be looking forward to making your order. You get along with your kitchen, you never know what doors may open for you. And I learned that at Cats is like, I remember my ticket times man, I used to lose a lot of money. But now, man, my shit sometimes be the first food to come out. When you talk to your kitchen and get along with them, do it. Current job I'll be like, damn, I knocked the fuck out my mic. I'll be like, yay, good job, kitchen, good job, good job. Words of affirmation. That's going to make them feel good. Even if it's a day where they got skull fucked and they don't want to hear that shit. But at the end of the day, that's going to make their day. Number 5 is actually a bonus. This is something I see a few people doing, but I see a few people not doing. And yesterday in church, I learned, Sunday at church, I learned that don't do what everybody else is doing. Do something different and be yourself. And that resonated with my last point. Creativity. Creativity. What do you mean by that? Being creative is one of the great things to be as a server. But let's go to a server and a bartender aspect. One thing I used to do at the bar is I used to make drinks. I used to make my margarita with tequila and vodka. That was one of my secrets. I'm not going to tell you the ingredients. But I used to make my margarita with tequila and vodka and lime juice and orange juice. Kind of give you my recipe. I did that and I made things a little different. I was creative. Being creative is awesome. So sometimes you can be creative. Because if it's something different that they don't eat, or if it's something that they don't like, pick it out. If they don't like mushrooms, substitute it for spinach. Or if they don't like lettuce, substitute it for this, that, and the fourth. If it's times where I customize shit and people are like, oh my God. Again, when I worked at Katz's, I used to make the sandwich, the fried chicken sandwich. I used to take off, I used to swap the Buffalo Bill. It's called Buffalo Bill. The Buffalo Bill, I used to take off the blue cheese and the buffalo sauce. Swap out the buffalo sauce for barbecue sauce, coleslaw, change the bread up. Things like that is being creative. Also, being creative is getting your reviews. Getting your reviews, to me, is a great creative strat to be the best server. And I'm going to tell y'all why I said that's creative. Making a QR code. Let's see something right quick. Hold on. Let me see if I got it right quick. I'm going to show y'all something right quick. I got to go through my email and look. Hopefully I'll find it. All right, here we go. This right here is a QR code, right? Y'all like, why the fuck you pulling it up? If you have a chill restaurant and you want to be the clientele, create you a QR code. Make a way where you create a QR code. Print that boy out. Let it be directed to your restaurant so you can make reviews on Google, Yelp, or whatever platform you have. Even if it's the website, that QR code. Everybody else ain't gonna do it. Do it. Do it no matter what. Because the reason being is because you could be a person that could be like, man, I'm the one of the top selling servers in a restaurant, or I'm the one of the most reviewed servers in a restaurant. And once you go to a different restaurant, you can pull it up and say, well, look at this. Last few restaurants I worked at, I've always been the number one server. I've generated reviews, everything. These are my sales reports and everything. And then people be like, damn, well, I didn't expect that. And that's what it is about being different. That's just bonus fact number 5. You can use it, you can take it, or you can leave it. I didn't mean to go on and on about that. But like I said, guys, in the beginning of the video, I did say something about this right here. So this is a fanny pack. I've had this fanny pack for years. The other day I got some exciting news. I got change. I had a lot of ones. Now, this right here isn't much money. It ain't much. It's not much. It may not be much to you. I've had more because I went on a family trip the other day. I probably had on average of a couple $100. And the tips that I've showed y'all is the reason why my fanny pack sometimes be full, my wallet be full, and my backpack sometimes be full. I'm not lying right now. My Bible's in the bed. You know what? I'm going to show y'all I'm not lying. Okay, well, not my backpack. But honest to God truth on the Bible. Honest to God truth on the Bible. My fanny pack and wallet can be full because of the tips I showed y'all. And I guarantee y'all, if y'all use those tips I showed y'all, y'all will be great. Also, speaking of this fanny pack, notice what I just said. My wallet can be full sometimes, and sometimes my fanny pack can be full. You gotta save your tips. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. A lot of people that's close to me, family, friends, everybody I come across say this. You cannot make a career being a server. It's people that quit serving because they wasn't making money. But if you use these steps, you can make some money. You can make you some good money. Or do a side hustle. If you're a server, do a side hustle. Even if you're making some good money, do a side hustle. Do a side hustle. YouTubing is a side hustle. That's my side hustle. Your side hustle may be painting. Your side hustle could be like work gigs where you get to work at a place for a few days and get paid. Or be working for a business. Or get you a part-time job. But at the end of the day, being a server, you're going to make fast money. Because at the end of the day, people that got some common motherfucking sense know that we make $2 an hour. And if you have these people keep coming back to you, they will make sure you're set. They will make sure that you're set. And when I mean by make sure you're set, they'll make sure they tip you every time they come in. One thing about tipping people, being tipped, is this right here. This is a step that I forgot that just popped out of my ass. Be well groomed. Make sure your fingernails is cut. Make sure you have a haircut. Make sure your hair is nice. Make sure you smell good and make sure you're clean. Because if you're not groomed, you're not clean, you're dirty and stanky and got a really shitty attitude, you're not going to make no money as a server. If you're making money every day as a server, which is possibly 80% of servers, especially in the Texas area, because I'm talking to people from Texas, people from Miami, people from Atlanta, and all the other big major cities where y'all make money. Y'all shouldn't have no excuses to be looking stanky, funky, or anything. So make sure that your shit is clean. Make sure you're well groomed and make sure you're everything. Because me, I got to go back and get a haircut. I got to find a good barber. It's hard. But one thing about me, if I got my last money, I'm going to make sure I look clean. Make sure you look presentable. So, yeah, people like, well, my hair is I got a certain hairstyle. People tell me regardless. Imagine this. Imagine if you trimmed your hair. Imagine if you fucking got a haircut or anything and you look good. Maybe they'll tip you more because I'm gonna tell you this. Your image determines you. I kid you not. The highest rated restaurant in my area right now where I stay in Pearland is Denny's. The Denny's has the highest rating in the area of my zip code, 4 stars, because of service. Because of service. And in the reviews, they talk about how good the service is, how good the service or well, like maintained. Motherfucker, you wearing a uniform for Denny's. But it's about service. And you heard what y'all heard what I said earlier in my video about Denny's. You could be a Denny's server making good money. My mom has a close friend that she goes to the casino with. And she worked for Denny's for 15, 20 years and she's still making money. I know a lady, I'm going to shout this lady out. One of the greatest servers that y'all need to go see. Tell her MJ sent you. Shantae. Miss Shantae is an older lady that's been serving for 30 or 40 years and she's still making her money. So for people that keep shitting on y'all about you ain't gonna make no money as a server, fuck them. Because they don't know how hard it is to be a server. They don't know the struggles it takes to be a server. They don't know the struggles of dealing with racist ass management. Corporations where they make us roll silverware for a cheap amount of money. They don't know that. It's a lot to do to be a server. That shit ain't easy. Yesterday, I was so cheery and happy. I always cheery and happy. But guess what? Sometimes, man, my personality still don't give me no money. At all. Sometimes you gonna meet people that's not gonna tip you. Sometimes you gonna meet people that's gonna tip you. It's like a game. Some